There is a process inside your body that most people have never heard of. It does not require a new supplement. It does not depend on expensive treatments, and it is not something you need to buy. It is something your body already knows how to do. But in today's world, most people rarely activate it, and that process is called autophagy. Now, before that word starts to sound complicated, let's make it simple. Autophagy is your body's natural way of cleaning itself from the inside. It is how your cells remove damaged parts, recycle what is no longer useful, and maintain balance over time. Think of it like a cleanup system. Every day your body goes through stress from your environment, from your food, from your daily habits. And over time, small amounts of cellular debris begin to build up. Nothing dramatic at first, nothing you can feel immediately, but slowly, that buildup starts to affect how your body functions. Your energy may feel inconsistent. Your focus may not be as sharp. Your recovery may take longer. And over the years, this buildup can become part of larger health concerns. Now, here is the important part. Your body is not passive in this process. It has a system designed to deal with it, a system that identifies what is no longer working properly and clears it out. That system is autophagy, and when it is working well, your body stays more efficient, more balanced, more resilient. But when it is not activated regularly, things begin to accumulate. And that is where many people find themselves today, because modern life has changed the conditions your body evolved in. Food is constantly available. Meals are frequent. Snacking is common. And while that may feel normal now, it creates a very different internal environment, an environment where your body is almost always in a fed state. And when your body is constantly processing incoming energy, it has less opportunity to switch into repair mode. That shift from processing to repairing is where autophagy becomes active. Now, this does not mean food is the problem. Food is essential, but timing and patterns matter because your body responds differently depending on whether it is receiving energy or managing without it for a period of time. When you are constantly eating, your body focuses on digestion, absorption, and storage. When you are not eating for a period of time, your body begins to shift. It looks inward. It starts to assess what is available. And this is where internal cleanup processes can begin to increase. This is not extreme. This is not unnatural. This is part of how the human body is designed to function. Periods of intake and periods of reset. Now let's connect this to something people often notice: weight loss. Many people focus on reducing weight, but they do not always think about what happens underneath that change. When weight is lost quickly without proper internal balance, the external result may not always match expectations. Skin may not adapt the way they hoped. Energy may fluctuate. Results may feel incomplete. But when the body is functioning more efficiently internally, the process often looks different. Because it is not just about reducing mass. It is about how the body manages and adapts during that change. This is where internal processes like autophagy become part of the conversation, not as a quick fix, but as a supporting mechanism. Now, let's be clear about something important. Autophagy is not something you turn on instantly. It is influenced by patterns, by consistency, by how your body is conditioned over time. And this is why awareness matters, because without understanding how your body works, it is easy to focus on the wrong things. It is easy to chase trends, to follow extremes, to look for shortcuts. But real progress rarely comes from extremes. It comes from understanding, from making informed adjustments, from building sustainable patterns. So what does that look like in practice? It starts with simplicity, allowing your body periods where it is not constantly processing food, giving your system time to shift from intake to internal regulation. For some people, this may begin with small changes, spacing meals more intentionally, reducing unnecessary snacking, creating consistent eating windows, not as a restriction, but as a structure, a rhythm that your body can adapt to because your body thrives on patterns. When patterns are consistent, your internal systems respond more efficiently. Now, another important factor is metabolic flexibility. This is your body's ability to switch between different sources of energy. When this flexibility is limited, your body may rely heavily on constant intake. But when flexibility improves, your body becomes more adaptable, more stable, and better able to handle periods without immediate energy intake. This is not about pushing your body. It is about training it gradually, supporting it, allowing it to adapt over time. Now let's talk about something often overlooked: recovery. Your body does not improve during constant activity. It improves during recovery, and that includes internal processes. Just like muscles need rest after exercise, your internal systems benefit from periods of reduced input. This is where balance becomes important, because too much of anything, even something beneficial, can create imbalance. So the goal is not to eliminate food, not to follow extreme routines, but to create a balanced environment where your body has the opportunity to function as intended. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if you are moving in the right direction? The answer is not always a single measurement. It is a combination of signals, energy levels, clarity, consistency in how you feel throughout the day. These are indicators, not perfect ones, but useful ones. And over time, they can guide your decisions. Now, before we move forward, there is something important to understand. Every individual is different. What works for one person may not work the same way for another. Your lifestyle, your environment, your health history all play a role. This is why personalization matters, and why extreme one-size-fits-all advice often falls short. So instead of comparing your approach to others, focus on building something that works for you, gradually, consistently. Now, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Autophagy is not a trend. It is not a shortcut. It is a natural process that reflects how your body maintains itself. When supported properly, it contributes to balance, to efficiency, to long-term resilience. But it is only one part of a larger system. Your nutrition matters, your movement matters, your sleep matters, your stress management matters. All of these work together, and when they are aligned, your body responds, not instantly, but steadily. And that steady progress is what leads to lasting results. Before we finish, there is one final point to keep in mind. Health decisions should always be made responsibly. If you have existing conditions or if you are currently following a medical plan, it is important to consult a qualified healthcare professional before making significant changes, because your health is personal and it deserves careful attention. If you found this helpful and you want more clear, practical insights that help you understand your body without confusion, subscribe to Dr. Sean Dozbo. This channel is here to simplify complex topics and give you information you can actually use. No extremes, no unnecessary complications, just clarity. Because when you understand your body, you make better decisions. Take your time, stay consistent, and move forward with awareness.